While in my second year of college, I had a clear vision of him in which he literally appeared to me at night. I could describe his face so clearly that if I saw him walk into the synagogue, I would know him. I was young and immature, and I failed to embrace permanently at that time the true impact and consequences of what I had seen. But I was amazed. My mother must have found out about it and promptly arranged for me to complete my undergraduate degree at a very Orthodox yeshiva in Jerusalem, Israel. And I actually became there a very confirmed atheist. I remained a hard and steadfast atheist until after I retired from the practice of law in New York some 40 years later. I returned to Kansas City, where my roots were, and I still had relatives, and was really getting into the power of positive thinking and mind over matter until a very curious event in 2020. I accidentally gouged out both layers of skin on my right hand index finger instantaneously in a circular area a little smaller than a dime. I was confident that I could fix this. I, quote unquote, commanded my blood cells to get out the scaffolding and begin repair operations to reconstruct the skin in the hole that I had made in my finger. After washing it clean, I consumed nutritious foods, did my deep breathing exercises to oxygenate my blood and my body. After about 10 days, my skin had grown back completely. I amazed myself when something struck me. I could not have succeeded without the system of blood cells and regeneration which he had put in my body, for which I surely could not take credit. I did not create the foods and the nutrients and the air which all helped my body and skin heal. Therefore, I immediately began to think, hey, maybe there is a God. Then some days later, I saw a TV show in which Will Smith was narrating facts and science about our dear planet Earth. He pointed out the fragility of our atmosphere and the very statistical improbability of life forming unassisted on our planet. Hit me like a brick. There is a God. He exists. I was wrong. And I began to see what I considered signs. Signs of what? I wasn't really sure, but I was sure there were signs. Seeing crows landing in formation, I counted them. 1, 2, 3. I said, hey, I'm counting crows, in a reference to the rock band of the same name. But minutes later, that band's mega hit, Round Here, came onto the Pandora musical selection coming over the store's speakers. The song to which I was listening intently contains a line referring to the singer's girlfriend, Rhea. And the singer sings, Rhea says she's close to understanding Jesus. God had already planted the seed of the knowledge that you-know-who was calling out to me again, now a second time. But I had to follow his breadcrumb trail first, leading me to my Tikkun Korim. It is the Torah script with vowels. It is what one uses to prepare for reading the Torah in the temple. God put into my heart two truths: that Numbers chapter 6, verses 24 to 26, the Aaronic or priestly blessing, was direct evidence of the Holy Trinity, and also that the simple numerical value of the holy name of God, Yehovah, was 26. The next day, and for days after, I started seeing the number 26 everywhere. A COVID test at the pharmacy that I bought for a friend, with tax, cost $26.26. After ordering food in a restaurant which had just reopened after COVID, which had maybe 30 tables and was empty save for one couple, the cashier handed me a tray with the table number placard 26 on it. I saw the number 26 on license plates and many other places, and then opened the Bible to Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, which of course reads, "Let us make man in our image," clearly referring to a plurality in God. These and the very fact that out of the entire Pentateuch, the entire Old Testament, the Lord guided me to those very passages on my road to being saved. He put these thoughts and knowledge into me, and so they must be true. He helped me put together all of the clues, and in a most powerful burst of tear-filled joy and emotion, I was born again, as I hadn't even noticed. The date of that day and that happening was July 26th, 2021. 26, of course. What else would it have been? We always have a tendency to doubt God and to want to do on our own. No, he's in control. He's the Michelangelo of heaven. So we should just be still which is translated in King James and other places, be still, know that I am God. What he's saying there is, I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to stress. Cease striving. So I'm just rolling along. I'm just riding this wave, and he is blessing me time and time again. And I'm just saying, you know what? I give in. It's you, God. You tell me what you want me to do next.